chargers being installed around the state. So next up, we have Brian Goldstein from Better Place. Thanks, Brian.
Aloha. See a lot of familiar faces around the audience. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming. So internal combustion engine vehicles have been the core of the transportation system, as you well know, for the last 100 years. And drivers today purchase gas at the going rate, basically on the spot market, if you will. And what we're moving towards is a system where you can buy your electricity or buy your transportation in advance. Better Place and its partners are developing a clean, complete, and sustainable solution for drivers, for industry, for the utility, and for the entire ecosystem. Our strategy is to build networks that deliver services and make driving EVs affordable and easy to use. We collaborate with partners to enable new markets and create opportunities throughout the ecosystem. So for example, today, we have dealers who can have new vehicles to sell, electrical installers who can be able to create jobs and install the infrastructure across the state, and working to manage this network to help the utility manage the network so it strengthens the grid. Better Place brings together all the elements to support widespread adoption. Network of charge spots, driver services, and managed EV services for the utility to help manage this network of electric vehicles, to help them strengthen the grid as opposed to create risk. Electric vehicles to the grid look like a house. A single vehicle looks to the grid like a single house. In a couple of years, electric car is going to look like two houses to the grid. So the grid was not built for houses on wheels. So it's important that these electric vehicles be managed intelligently in a network. We have thousands of charge spots installed around multiple locations in the world, including Israel, Denmark, North America, and Australia. These charge spots are network standards compliant and network intelligent. I love this picture. It doesn't really apply to Hawaii, but our network in Denmark performed flawlessly this past winter. It was the roughest winter in 14 years. Thankfully, we're not going to have that kind of experience here, at least the snow. In Tokyo, we have the world's first battery switchable taxis. Over 25,000 miles have been driven. And although there's been over 2,000 switches, most of those switches were requested by the passengers as a tourist attraction. And you're going to be seeing battery switchable taxis like these in Hawaii in the not too distant future. And in Israel, our visitor center is hosting over 1,000 visitors per week, heads of state and delegations from around the world. And almost 40% of the people that come and visit and learn about EVs and drive an EV, almost 40% sign up to buy one. Our charge spots are very simple looking. Some would say elegant. There's no buttons, there's no switches, there's no screens. All there are is a place for you to wave your key fob, and the charge spot will flash at you to let you know, once you're authenticated, that you can plug in. The door in the charge spot opens, you plug in the plug, you plug it into your vehicle, and that's it. There is applications for your iPhone, for your BlackBerry, on the internet that will tell you when your car is charged and how far you can go. And this is what the Better Place Network is going to look like in a not-too-distant future here in Hawaii. We're expecting deployments a fairly wide scale across Oahu, with significant deployments in Maui and Big Island, and some initial limited deployments on the island of Kauai. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. That's an interesting business model. I didn't. Do you charge for the tourist attraction to visit a swap station? That's great. Well, thanks for all your efforts.